People say that accessibility is expensive, but taking steps towards creating a business that disabled people can access does not always have to cost. People think that because accessibility is legislative. They think that it comes with a hefty price tag, and that's really not the case. Sometimes it's simply about applying common sense. Sometimes accessibility simply takes a little more thought rather than money. For example, if you have an online booking system, is your booking system plain and simple? Just like this webinar now. It isn't filled with lots of pretty pictures or lots of symbols, and there are no flashy graphics. Instead, we have kept the visuals clean and very clear, so if someone with a sensory or cognitive impairment is looking at this screen, they are not put off by too much information, and there are no flashing gizmos to distract from the essential information. If someone has a visual impairment with discerning colour contrast, we have kept our colours really distinctive, so the words really jump out on the page and make themselves evident. This might not be something that someone with good vision would consider or even notice. It takes a little more thought to try and see the world from a disabled person's perspective, and now you might be worried, so let's take it down a notch. What about a smile? You would smile at any customer, wouldn't you? You might be surprised, even a little horrified, how often able-bodied people avoid eye contact with a disabled person, let alone actually go so far as to give them a smile. Look at a person, be warm, welcoming, and that doesn't cost anyone anything. So think about your business in terms of how approachable your team are for a disabled person to come and speak to. Engaging is really vital, and making that little extra effort helps a huge amount. Let me give you one example. If you have someone who is hard of hearing or deaf come into your store and you had something as simple as a notepad and pen where you can access it easily, the entrance, the payment desk or wherever it is that you usually engage most naturally with your customers, then if there is a problem, that is a barrier to communication. That person can write down what they need and you can simply write down a response. You can do the same with a phone. Almost everyone carries a mobile phone these days and you could utilize these if that is what worked for you. If you want to go a little further down the tech route, then a hearing loop system can be had for as little as £150, which would enable a hearing impaired person to have a conversation with you. In order to make your business more attractive and usable for customers with sensory issues, then you may want to consider having an area in your business that is just a little quieter, calmer and sheltered than usual. You don't have to spend a lot of money on special lighting or equipment, just turning the radio down for a short while can have a significant effect.